Hello. Hey. Hello. Last stream ended off early. Last stream ended off early. Obviously, man was feeling a little tired. No regrets. That was one of the best sleeps I've had in my life. I still have to edit some clips from last stream. But I thought, let me not leave y'all. Bro. We still got a story to do. I want to try and get 2 endings today, which is obviously the ending we were going for, and a completely different one. That's what we're going to commit to, and then hopefully, you know what I'm saying, give a more good show. Alright, let's get into the ooey gooey. That ooey gooey, that tasty, that... Okay, what's wrong with me? That's my favorite snack. You got it, peanut. I get it. Alright, what's up? Let's continue up, bro.
How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. Oh, God. Do we have to do this every single time? Like, we get the point.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right? And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee Garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
We've already been in here. We've already done this.
So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Me personally, I wouldn't have that disrespect.
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? You can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
That was us, bro. We know this, though.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
Okay. How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice.
What?
Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Yo! 999 reference? 999 reference?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
from Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
Presumably no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. Oh shit, oh shit! At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
So she's not All Ice? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. Now you see, forgot what I was going to say. Hold up. Wait a minute. Doubt prisoner for all. Like, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Let's think about the logistics of this. In the last game, we spent the whole thing being told, Alice, All Ice, any photo of her used this woman. At the end of the game, she's there in the desert meeting us. However, we never talked to her in the game. The game ends there. So we don't actually know any of the conversation that happened. Playing this game, we now know Tenmyoji is Junpei from that game, right? Is there any evidence that Alice is the same person? We know that she's the person from the desert, but there is no evidence to say that the person from the desert is All Ice, so she could be telling the truth. But, again, let me stroke your head when I say this. Let me stroke your head when I say this. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I think she's telling me fibs, lies, and porky pies.
The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But why people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
I don't know. I don't know about. I wouldn't say all that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't gas it. Don't gas it. Don't gas it.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
Yes.
I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that.
But we know that's not why he said it. We know that's not why he said it. He said it because he was there. He said it because he was... Why doesn't he just... Why does he just look at her? Like, I get he's trying to hide who he is, but why can't he just look at her and just say, I was there, babe. I was there. Sorry, babe. I don't know. 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 Yeah. I I was gonna freestyle to this, but the beat's a little loose. Hey, the beat's a little loose. Yeah, I'ma tie up a noose. Yeah, I'ma kill myself then. Yeah, I'ma touch myself. What? Listen. I take my trophies and I put it on the shelf. Come back home and you're looking like an elf. Yeah, I be taking off my shoe. Yeah, listen. Everywhere I go, I'm followed by a camera crew. Yeah, it got me feeling blue. Yeah, I'm looking like a smurf. Whoa, get off my turf. Yeah. I'm kind of proud of that. I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful.
Maybe not useful to you.
We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. There's something off about her, man. This is...
It looks like another...
Oh yeah, no, we've seen this before.
Hey.
They're all...
I'd bet on... Look, they've got this...
So they haven't all...
We definitely need to tell the others about...
Yeah, so we've seen all this. This is the white doors. Bruh, did we have to see that? Did you have to show us that, bro? That was not part of the plot, bro. Come on. Shit was not hard. Yep, just take your time. No one's in a rush, truly. Truly no one's in a rush. And I feel like that's, you know, like it is what it is type shit. You know? It is what it is. Let me not put it too off axis. You know what I'm saying? Turn it to the camera a little bit more still.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hello.
You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He...
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
By the way, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking on a nice today.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temyoji shoved K aside and leapt through the yellow door. K aside? I'm gonna kill myself. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and then ran off after him. Okay, so he collapsed, but when has he ever collapsed this late into
Quark.
the game? Am I bugging?
Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
I'm gonna beat your ass, Dio.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but...
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Hey, Luna! All right, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, real. Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
What does Luna have to do with any of this? Wait, do we have a Luna ending? I don't think we do. Oh no, that's the Luna ending. But there was like something we couldn't do. Yeah, we needed the password. Damn! You have to fight to figure out who the fuck Luna is. That's how you know she's important.
It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark.
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Okay. Well, we know what's wrong with the kid. We know what's wrong already. Scan him up. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up on the screen. Also, you never know, bro. You know what I would do, yeah? Like, just have the kid on the table, innit? He's asleep. Then I would just, wake up! You awake? Nice. Oh, I'll put him to sleep again. My fault. I'll put him to sleep again, guys. My fault. Words too complicated for me to understand, scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection.
Oh no.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen a newspaper clipping about Quark found. I stayed behind after the AB game and they all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No, he can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it.
But we know where it is, though. It's in the experiments lab.
What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
My apologies. No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it's just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff. No medicine.
What about you, Ken? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
I don't believe you.
Oh God, then he's going to, oh God, no.
Look, just be sure. The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't
No, there was
there?
nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. We put Quark in one of these pods. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God, you're awake!
Get away from me!
What?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of a scalpel and was driving it towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! Use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go?
have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Damn! This damn kid, bro. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, someone get that scalpel away from him, dude. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seems to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continues to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do?
Luna.
Gotta calm him down.
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superil Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic! The one that's in our bracelets!
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
Damn! Go knock that kid out,
He'll be
bro.
fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it!
I'm just for real, knock the kid out. Or just belt him. Just take off your belt and. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Damn! And then he's just. Just gives up. How's that?
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now. I mean, we near the end anyway.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
Luna, what do you know?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Liar.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark
Oh, I
tried to
can't
kill
help but
himself,
trust Luna, man.
are
She's
you
my.
saying that was because of
my
Radical Six,
Shayla.
too?
Oh, my honey bun. Look,
Yes, at least I think so.
so what kind of virus is Radical 6? But we already know this. What are you doing? I don't know if I tell me to use gaze. Yo! Oh! Oh! Okay, so now we get to watch Alice do it now. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait! Alice! We were too stunned to even try and restrain her. We just stood there. She spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it. What does the scalpel makes people... Maybe. It's like an SCP. If we just stop holding it, we'll be fine. but those 2 moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was trying to decide. Everyone else pulled out the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way
Well,
she
let's
went.
split up and look. Quickly.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people.
He's moving weird. He's moving weird. Like, he wasn't really helping in the thing. The way he said that was weird. Like, if he was like, yeah, I'll stay here. Like, yeah, I'll stay here. Got it. Then fine. But it was like he was trying to confirm it. Yeah, okay, I stay here, yeah. You know, like he's getting tired. He's trying to understand what's happening around him. I think I think there are more people infected. I think he's one of them. I think he's slow as fuck right now.
Get going.
But that's just a theory. A game theory. At fire's going to be scattered, filtering off into different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. Crew quarters. Fuck. Please. It's not that hard to go there, bro. Always going to the most rando places. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. We need to go look somewhere else. Why are you going down? We know where she is. We don't have to do this. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. I went a few steps from the walkway through the garden when I stopped short. Whoa. She was.
There you are.
What are you? Okay.
Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
And she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Gotta make sure no one else gets that. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and Fi and I managed to get herself to the toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Got it.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She is also...
Damn! On our way back, Fire had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Death.
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Oh, wait, yeah, we saw that. Immunoglobulin. In one of the rooms. It just said that randomly. IG. Can we just stick them in those?
Right, I thought of that too. So I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Temujin moved off the Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Temujin moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Excelivir. Why did Quark have it?
You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the
It
infirmary.
didn't feel
as
proper going
quickly as
digging around his
possible.
pockets after that. Okay, fair enough.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person.
Well, shit!
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
Well, why don't you just, like, get a second bottle, yeah? Open the first bottle, open the second bottle, empty out half of the first bottle into the second bottle, close both bottles. Surely half is enough. Look how fucking much that is. You can't use all of that. Fucking greedy.
In other words, we can't split the dose in 2 or something.
Right.
Also, the stunned Five moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes. Stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Or some more mixed, yeah, like. But I guess not. Like, I guess they can't do that. It's fine.
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save
What
one
are
of
we
them.
going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We have to save them both.
How?
That's This is why Sigma's stupid, you know. He actually just talks without thinking. He talks without thinking, you know. He's actually stupid. We're actually not saving both people. Actually, this can't bother it. This can't bother man. You're noggin. Let's calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. Immunoglobulin. We saw this.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies.
IG
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is. Who knows?
Okay.
Ice cream by the gallon?
I forgot that. That's it! I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
To the made from antibodies. That means we can make more
Hold on a
Exelavir.
moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG Replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
Just my brain is just so big, yeah, that all your memories are my memories. That's it. I saw it. And I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No, deal was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelavir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Then let's do it. But we also know that we have Radical 6, because there was that one time my shit started fucking up. So can we just make 9 doses for all 9 of us?
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you stay behind and look after? Why leave Luna behind? She's the one with a fucking medical degree. You flipping twit.
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
All right, let's go. All right, what's up, Umar? What's up, Umar? Gosh, can't stick around. Oh, I'm shy. Low key, bro. I slept before stream. Best sleep of my life. I can't wait to finish stream, sleep again. Oh my god, I love sleeping, bro. Sleeping is so good, you know. Especially when you sleep and then you wake up, you can't remember going back. You can't remember sleeping. You just wake up. You don't know where you woke up from, bro. This shit's crazy. The record shop, right? It was called. I met a lot of people there. He gave me a comic. Oh yeah, I have it now still. Oh shit, my headphones.
So this is the lab, huh?
Oh shit. Oh shit, my headphones. My headphones, y'all. Oh shit. Hold up, wait. Bro, I'm just trying to show some shit off. And it'll fucking my shit up. Yeah, look at this. He gave me this. Ah. Second issue. You guys don't have shit like that, okay? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look how hard that is. That's hard. The Roid Man attacks. That's hard, fam. So yeah, wait, is it getting green screened in? Oh my god, it is. You can see chat through it. Anyway, yeah, so he gave me one of these. And you know, I'm a sign it. I'm gonna sign the back of it right here. And then in like, you know, when I'm famous in a couple years, one of y'all is gonna buy this for thousands, bro. You're gonna be like, can I please have this? Yeah, this shit's gonna be crazy. But yeah, it was fun. And he said he's probably gonna do another. Maybe not soon, but like I think he said when number 3 comes out. Still, number 3, episode 3 comes out. So yeah, hopefully I can go to it. If it comes out too late, then obviously I'll be in uni at the time, so probably won't be there, fam. But hopefully I can be there. It's gonna be cold, king. It's gonna be cold, fam. Anyway, now I got my headphones back in. So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So this can copy the Excelavir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully load the small valve the slot into the side of the machine. An empty vial already procured from the other side. Presumably that was where the duplicated Excelavir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should.
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Alright. And pressed. It just fucking sucks up the Excelavir, doesn't make a second. Everyone's dead. What kind of sci-fi noise was that? I guess this game is sci-fi. Or sharp. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
All right, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. Let's go! I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Ah,
What
shit.
happened?
Sorry, my hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah, just one
What
though.
in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it had broken, we could have just made another copy. Fortunately, Jiku replied if I spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear the voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held up in one hand but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Yeah, shit, you don't want to know. Sorry.
Take a look.
Sorry. Damn! Mom!
Whoa. Really? That makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
Fuck, bro. We didn't, label which bomb code was which, bro. Wait, let me check. I think this one was 0. And then there was another one we got. Yeah. 0. But then what's this?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Alright, so I have 3 codes saved, but I don't know. This one's a bomb code. Okay. Okay, so this one's number 1. Okay.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Okay. I got my notes right. So we have code 1 and code 0. And then we have the password. Got it.
Who the
Sorry.
hell would do that?
How does get my notes straight for later? You're looking for Alice, it could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
Shit, now it looks like I did it because I said I went through the fucking...
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Hey, what's this thing?
What's that? Turn around and see if Gaston in front of the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Go back to the infirmary
was
once you're there.
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
You think you could have dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's have a look. Could I see for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
Put the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. The infirmary! Shoot, no dice. Fucking something like memory cards, but I don't see
So what do we
anything
do?
here. Come on, if I knew I'd be doing it. Come on, bro!
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Polling closes? Oh, shit. Okay. Bro. We've literally done this before. There was a memory card and they were immediately like, oh my god, the infirmary. Why is it this time no one's thinking of the infirmary?
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will...
Guys, I think maybe...
Yeah, here, we've got what we came here for.
what should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now, we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right. We're back to the infirmary, give them the Excelivir, and then head to the Full Array
Right.
warehouse. Nice. But who am I playing against? Who did I
This ought to do it.
Who did I do the last run with? I did it with Alice. Did I do it with Alice? I can't remember.
It might take a little while, but they should recover.
I think I did. As she backed away from Alice and Quark, in her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While they were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The man inside, seeing their face before, was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes, the analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated,
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes.
Okay, get it.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn, don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Full Array warehouse is waiting. Someone should stay behind, bro. I don't like leaving them too late, bro. I don't know, like, they might wake up, kill themselves, someone might kill them. It's gonna be crazy, King. What? Huh? Where's Tenmyo G?
He stayed back in the infirmary.
Okay, of course. What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
1-on-1, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bro, somebody gonna die.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going 1-on-1 too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This will be a tough one then. Like the other one isn't tough? Alright, whatever. They trust Dio like that.
If one of them can get the other to Ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
I don't... Bro, why do my headphones keep unplugging, bro? Bro, I feel like the more I unplug them, the fucking easier it is to unplug. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like the hold gets looser or something. I don't know.
1 minute remains.
Oh, shit.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
Okay, Phi. Coming from the left, Dio went into room 3, Kay went into room 4, Phi and Clover. I don't just lying to myself. What do you think taking one on the far left?
Sounds good.
With that settled, we headed to the AB rooms, number 1. Okay. Oh, wait, Alice is asleep. I can do whatever I please. Bro, we can just kill her? Just kill her off? We can. Oh my
30
god.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
You're saying we should pick a lie, right? Since Alice is gonna default to that anyway.
Yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who isn't voting. His face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it's kind of like around sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back what I knew what I was doing. Didn't seem so
10
scary.
seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Such a betrayer? No, that's bastardly. That's bastardly.
Round 2 of the results will be displayed. Thank you. Ambidex.
There's literally no reason to betray her, bro. You literally wouldn't gain anything, bro. I kind of want to, though. That would be funny. All right, let's take a look at the results. Oh shit! I'm actually excited, bro.
Results from please.
Whoa! 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 Wait! Pump the brakes! Pump the brakes! Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! So Kay and Clover betrayed each other, probably because they both wanted to get out and thought they could trick the other. They're both bastards. Dio and Fi probably didn't trust each other, so they both betrayed. Fair enough. How the fuck did Alice betray? Oh no, but she's not under anesthetic like Quark is. Nothing was stopping her from waking up. But we only had a minute left. How fast is she? You're telling me it was like 1 minute left. Da, 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 da. We're all scrambling around to get in. There's probably like 10 seconds left. And she somehow managed to get in anyway. Alice has 9 points. Oh my god, Alice has 9 points. She can leave.
Points have please.
What? It wasn't possible. I blinked my eyes and looked again. No, it's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? This question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing up my veins, but I knew it was there first. Oh, yeah. So oh my god. I believe my vision started to blur. Stuff for cotton.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
Even Dio was like, yo, bro! My eyelids felt like they made lead, but I forced them open. Everything was going blurry, but I noticed that the second AD we were going to go, no one had gone in the room. I'd watched them all, and yet there she stood, an application that couldn't be possibly be real. Wow. The word was gradually going black. My mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed my mind and the questions were gone forever. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. We're gonna betray her this time. My fear is that now that we're gonna betray her, the game's just gonna keep her dead. And then I look like the asshole. Oh god, I hope Luna didn't see that. It's out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting. I thought...
Just trust me! Nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked betray instead. It was almost felt unconscious. Even another part of my mind was making the decision. Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit. Alright, well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
Babe, please! Babe, please!
Results from round, please.
Oh my god, please. Please don't make her a lie, because I'll actually just kill myself. I'll actually just kill myself. Alright, go. Good. I flipping knew it. I like how no one did what they said they were going to do. Not a single person did what they said they were going to do. It wasn't possible. No. You know what you gotta do? You can't act like you didn't know. Because then you look like the arsehole. You look like you tried to kill her. You know what I would have done? I would have screamed, I flipping knew it. I heard her come. I flipping knew it. Everyone would be like, heard who? They turn around, they see her. She was inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? I'm still reeling. Where did she come from? Someone was actually began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed that we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it, coward?
Me a coward? You got some balls saying after you pick betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people, a result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up after we were gone into the AB room?
Yes, right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit, self-defense, my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked a lie, you'd have 9. That's what
so
you're
what
trying
if
to do.
I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You're planning to kill me so you could escape. Shit, that's true. She doesn't have 1 point. My thought process was, if I betrayed her, she was gonna die, so I can't do it. I forgot that she was at 6 BP. I completely forgot that fact.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
That is Fi and Dia.
Yes. If Dia had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dia would have killed her.
Yeah, how about you? Actually, that's a good point. How about you two explain yourselves, okay? Because I don't like how we're ignoring this, okay?
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
Yeah, everyone's just silent. We all bastards. Let me look at my own. I didn't realize that the word across the roster, betray. Whatever trust we managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the moms? Or had it been something else? For whatever reason, if we kept it up, we never managed to escape. We trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. Closed my eyes and took a deep breath. All right, guys, pay attention. Probably already figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never going to get out of here. We need to work together. Might as well been tongue to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Well, in that case,
2, 5.
yeah.
I don't know why she left the warehouse. DMK quickly followed suit. What does Kate
See?
think about?
There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here. Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
Rush walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight that I have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door, and De Piz disappeared beyond it. I don't like Alice and Clover, you know? I don't like them. I at the start of this game, my opinion of them was really high. And as it's gone on, it's just gone down and down and down and down and down.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave
No.
too? You sure? I chose Betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something.
God, this woman, bro. God, no! My Sheila. My Sheila. She's so sweet. And it's like I love it. But Luna, I chose Betray on purpose. I looked at a lie and I thought, no, bro, I'm sorry.
Right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corner of my eyes. Then I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything, same as I rumbled the doors, I could through the warehouse. Why doesn't he just, like...
The Apodex gates have closed.
He, like, okay, to lie and say his hand slipped, that's deep. He's too far in this fucking lie to go with this. Oh, not lie. In this fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's shown that this was a very unpurposeful reaction. He should have just said, I heard her. As the door was closing, I heard running. That's all he had to say. Alice can say, oh, the door was already shut. Fuck what Alice says. She betrayed me. Ain't no one gonna believe her anyway. She's not trustworthy. As long as Luna believes me, I would say I heard her. I heard her running. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Clearly you were right anyway.
Round 3. Starkey.
As many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have that means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too. Sigma, could you show me your bracelet?
Why?
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. I'm a cyan pear. What about you?
I'm a magenta pear.
I wonder what the others are.
They could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We've got about... Damn! An hour and 20 minutes until the next grammatic door is open. So, what should we do?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. Low-key, if I was here, I'd be like, Luna, how about when we get out of here, take you out to dinner, you know, one time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna die anyway. You gotta take your shot. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game, nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Oh, my Sheila. Ain't nothing uniting us. Look at them. I need some of this positivity in my life. I need some of this wishful thinking in my life, bro. We all want to get out of here. It seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose Betray, including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Me. No, it wasn't me. Coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb she gave Alice and Clark the Excelivir. Yeah, that might work. We can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else will work against them.
Right.
But how do we figure out who that is?
Well, do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? That's right! The memory card! Hold on, my poking held out towards
What's
her.
this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb
Really?
dropped it. I don't know what's on it, though. We couldn't find any sort of memory card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
The infirmary.
Yes, I remember. The infirmary.
Thank you.
I saw there was a memory card just like that one. Yes, I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Spoke to the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Samuel G. Quark was there as well, of course, but he would just left him on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. Oh! 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 That's a bar! If you want change, real change starts at home. That's saucy! Guys, I could explain the second bomb and the memory card and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we'd discover the contents of the letter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Shut your ass up.
Go ahead.
Right. As Luna said, there was a small slot under the screen exactly the right size to fit a memory card. The moment the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
Yes.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of code or something?
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
So what is this gibberish? Hey Alice, you haven't said anything
Does
for a while,
any
so-
of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training.
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Always acting so secretive, man. I'm gonna beat you ass. Like, tell me what's up.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
God, all this about terrorism.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
The Myrmidons. For some reason I feel like I heard that name before.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
Bunch of thugs. That's what Dio is.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of
Yo.
Then the bomb?
It was set by one of the Myrmidons.
Yo. It was set by one of the
them. Yes.
Myrmidons.
Well, I can't say
Well, I
for
can't say
sure,
for sure,
of course,
but it
but
seems like-
likely.
Dio. Oh my God. Oh, do you know who else it could be? Do you know who else it could be? It could also be K. Got a ton of questions for you, but let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know. How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
Damn. Someone call up Dio. Dio knows. Not much we can do then. Come back to the code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice, Clover, who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code? You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. What the hell kind of job is that? Next time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why
Because
not?
you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm
Really?
not.
And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
God, I hate this. Everyone else is so open, and then these man, oh, I can't tell you. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Sir God, you can't throw me in here, bro. I'll be getting so angry at everyone. I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want us all to get out of here. Just please tell us. Please. We need to know who did this so we can all escape, but we have too little information. We need your help. Alright, if you want to tell us anything about Chef, then tell us about the Myrmidons. The Myrmidons. What do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she leapt up and ran out the room. Hey, wait, Alice! Took off after her.
How long are you going to keep following?
So tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
She's clearly the more clueless
Then
one.
why don't you...
I wanted to hear from you.
Why?
It's a good question. Remember the crew quarters with this garden? Got paired up for 2 separate rounds. It means I spent more time with you than anyone else here. Maybe that's it. Guess I'm just curious about you.
What are you talking about?
Hey. Shit. I mean, I wasn't trying to go for that angle, but I could let it happen. I'm just saying. I can let it happen. And I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. She went around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down the path where it extended near the pond. Don't kiss me. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to play that game. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
You met in the AB game.
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game, and then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could.
Can I just say, yeah, Sigma can trust her all he fucking wants. I don't trust her as far as I can fucking throw her. I think she's just saying all this as emotional manipulation.
Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical 6.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that, but when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it.
Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell? I'm not trying to kill you. Where did that come from, bro? Are you sure you ain't got that Radical 6 still trying to get someone to kill you, bro? I'm not trying to kill you, girl. It's not me.
You're lying. I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, calm down. No one's killing no one. A fingertip rolled down Alice's cheek, then another, and another. Silver lines running down her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense slightly. Slowly, I brushed the thumb of the cheek and off, taking the tears with
Why
it.
are you doing this?
That's the risk. That's the game. Game recognized game.
You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your dad? Did it have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Yeah, come on.
Keep your mouth shut. I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Myrmidons. Deal?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. All right, then.
I took a deep breath and began. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why he moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That's when it happened. Middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. For the rest of my childhood... It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her, as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often, when she thought she was alone, the mess would fall away. Every line on her face, I could see the exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I miss my father, it was in those moments that made me wish more than anything he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full ride scholarship, straight out of the high school, and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. The purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't very happy with my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that take my father is none other than the Myrmidons. The Myrmidons. Although at the time, that name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding. But trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brother's supposed to be fairly advanced in years. They were say he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Apparently his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew Myrmidons behind my father's kidnapping, but all I could do was learn about them. Then one day I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her. When I asked about them what they were doing, I got just about the last answer I expected. They told me they had been locked up inside the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and they were currently in the pursuit of the people who kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were the Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had investigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years later prior was connected to Free the Soul. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man who I'll call H for now had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. Yes, Ace! Oh my god, this is insane. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player in the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul and was very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently he'd been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of people who could access what's called a morphogenetic field. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be similar, just call it telepathy. The SOIS had been heard of this particular ability before, but hadn't actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long before the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to attack a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with the threat of the magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She was tasked with infiltration and investigation of Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also convey to my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. That app was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers like that had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last in the basement where I found her. She'd been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. It was my father. Yo, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. He looks as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He'd said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her master at the SOIS to do so otherwise. To do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me, or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me that there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm, 2 rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. It took a moment for me to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. The chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. The first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who put my father through this. They'd destroy my family. I'd make them pay even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself I would avenge my father. Didn't take long to figure out the numbers that he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed out to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was another load who'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time our operation would succeed. This time I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any other agents in danger, so we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, we planned. Finally, we were ready. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room.
Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs, and based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that the person is a Myrmidon, right? And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I want to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you, we need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code.
What the fuck? Sigma, what kind of question is that? Oh, let me look. There's still quite a lot to get through as well in this ending. Very tasty. So now we know more. Now we know more about who Alice is. So she really isn't a mummy.
Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers. Could that be... Damn!
What the hell?
I was almost surprised as she was. The numbers just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. I was looking at me incredulously and stared back.
Wait, can you say that again? That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 100...
Talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get what? Like you have 30, then you get... Why the fuck do you guys know this? Why the fuck do you guys know this? This is such random information to know. What the hell is... What the fuck?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
Junior high? Damn.
Yes.
You did all that
I
in your
did
head.
do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
Simple? No way,
I
that's
told you,
impossible.
I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at
Look
math.
at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
I fair point.
Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. The hell did I tell her? It just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Could you explain that with small
Well,
words?
look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
In the first row was... Jesus Christ, this guy's memory is sharp!
On the second row?
I think. Let me just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode
You use
that?
198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
Okay. What she said in my head. The prime number Alice gave me was 198449351. What would we get if we picked out letters like that she explained? The first letter would be C on the top left. The right, which gives you O. 8 more to the right. Eventually we get a word. And that word was... Fail and the game is over. You will have 6 chances to succeed. Jesus. Okay. If the code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answer, so it'd be wise to solve it now. Damn! Fucking hell! Wow, you guys gave me no chance. Okay. Okay. Wait. Chat. Stick with me, chat. Hold up. So 1, C. Fuck. Bro. Bro, the game's like lock in, bro. You gotta solve this now. I got you. Alright. C. That's 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M. 1, 2, 3, 4. P. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. E. 1, 2, 3. T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. Completed. Ugh. Completed. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? I did it. Completed. That's it. That's
Completed?
the answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Did exactly what you told me to, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely
All right,
certain.
then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? Guessing it means mission complete. This is what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind is full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It's like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath.
Holy Father, my sacred these I in your
Damn it! Why didn't I realize it before? I can remember a series of numbers, but not this! At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. Not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain to her. I didn't like she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait.
Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons. Do you think I
Point.
reveal myself like this? Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Bro, this guy Sigma pisses me off. You're telling me she's just explained the morphogenetic field to you. You could use that as your like cover story, right? Even if you don't understand, you can use it as a lie, right? Or you could just be straight up and be like, bro, I'm gonna be so real, I don't even know what's going on. So what if you're insane? At least you're right. At least you've proved yourself. God, this guy Sigma pisses me off. It's like, if he just accepted the fact he's gonna look a little bit insane, everyone would trust him so much more. But because he makes himself look so suspicious, oh my god, damn. Because like I wouldn't trust this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We're all
Really?
down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
Still got 45 minutes until the white
I
door's
know
open.
that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. But you and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were. So we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
Okay.
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Why?
What?
Did
Why?
something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been a cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP left, Phi had chosen Betray. Started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into it too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Her choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh! Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay, come on, Alice,
Coming.
let's go. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice past my lips, and then headed over at the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
I'd be like, both of you. Both of you stop. Ladies. Let's talk about this.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
I can't even hold you.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
God damn it! Enough already. I roared with fury and the noise echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long the silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There's only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. It's not the number of glares, but soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs. We just gonna go out like this? We just gonna go out like this? We just gonna do it like this? Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know Sigma was just gonna pull it out like that. I didn't know he was just gonna pull it out like that. Hold up, look at the hair though. This shit's horror, bro. That shit's horrible. I kind of want to get braids one day. Okay, I wonder how good I'd look. Look, I need a little bit to pull that shit off though. My forehead too big. My forehead a little too big. Hold up, let's get the hair in front. Hold up. Let me try like a little like stoner look. Yo, actually, hold up. Yo. Hold up, I'm low-key fucking with this look though. Hold up. No, wait. I need the thing to point. Why is this such a struggle for me? There you go. Get a little more hair out. Yeah. Yeah, hold up. Hold up. Sorry, I'm feeling myself. What can I say? I'm feeling myself, y'all. Actually, yo! Oh! I don't hate the look. Thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Spit it out then.
Timmy G, I'm gonna beat your ass. I do this at my pace. I look kind of cool. I kind of look cool. Okay, hold on. With the head out a little bit, the curve you showing, I'm lucky kind of feeling it.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're gonna admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're gonna hear straight from the horse's mouth. I guess I could say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I
Hey,
do.
if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a
yeah?
fact.
Where the hell did you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it. I'd get nothing. I mean, I was gonna have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. Left in that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism was understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told about his background, the Myrmidons. So, still not convinced? How about this? Do a little prime factor decomposition in that, and you'll get to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am. I don't possibly know that.
No, that's not possible.
Finally. So let's start over, shall we? I was sent out to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry? What was that? Oh! Shit! I mean, say that again?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
Heh. I grinned.
Wait. What the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Dunno. Maybe I was divinely inspired. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Temuji quickly explained to Fei and Kei about the memory card and the number 2 bomb and about the code that we found that was formed a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yep.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
After a low, furious muttering behind me and Tansy Alice, her lips pulled out into a snarl.
I am going
To kill you!
Damn! Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
Tone it down. Don't be doing too much.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more, bomb number 0. Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off and it's all over.
Why?
That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah.
Clones. I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what's going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Huh? She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face. As he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Damn! Got some Power Ranger shit going on here. Dio grunted in time to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in as the dagger from his hand. Wait, so I wonder if this is... Yeah! Okay.
Clover, get him! Right! Sigma!
Catch, huh? Before I could respond, throwing the detonator at me. Scrapped to grab it out of thin air and held it to my chest. Imagine he accidentally pushed the button. Why the fuck would you throw a detonator, you doofus?
Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
The yelling didn't do any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Hey, look at his face! He kind of liked that shit. Strangely, though, once they had hold of him, he stopped struggling. It was reminding me of a gazelle with its neck out in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I'd have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. My hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You! Her! All of you! God, you're stupid.
What?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Damn!
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use! There's nothing here!
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, there is something in here.
Kobe, how the fuck did you get this job, bro? Clover pulled it out from his pocket and held it out. It's a pill, like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover found him be close to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. Suddenly he moved his right hand, snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it in his mouth. I had a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. Got up by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine, not gonna do you much good anyway. And I'll tell you, but you only get one. This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3.
Wait. Found it. Found my note. Add it. Back at it, yeah. Like a crack addict, yeah. Hold up, yeah. Throw a ball, I gotta bat it. Yeah. Gotta take a crack at it. Take a stab at it. Yeah. Hold up.
Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
Got it. What about the other three? Tell us the other three! You didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Wow. That was the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Damn! Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the too many
Right.
bombs.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or
Hold
something?
on, let me check.
Sheldon quickly checked his pockets and his sleeves and sat back on her heels frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
He looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right, I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Wow, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. At last, the correct doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flowed in my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How'd we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. Damn. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness, neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Damn! I've already been streaming for an hour and 50 minutes? Oh, and this next part's long as well. I wanted to go for 2 endings. I mean, technically we got 2 endings. I wanted to go for 2 endings, but this took long enough. Damn, I didn't expect this to take so long. Alright, let's go through and at least start the next escape. And then if it's like a hard one, we'll just complete it next stream. And if it's an easy one, then we'll complete it now and then end off.
Hey, it's almost time.
I forgot what I chose. I should have checked. Oh yeah, Alice. Betray Alice.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Anytime, babe. Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice. Well, I'm sure Alice chose betray. I mean, we pretty much had to choose
How do you
betray,
know
right?
what she's going to choose?
I guess you could say I
Are
just
you
know.
making fun of me?
Maybe.
You. Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Wait, hold on. I always skip through this because I've heard it. Let me like enjoy some of this actually, because we don't see Zero that often anymore.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right. I wonder why Zero stops talking to you after a certain point. That's so boring, man.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
Which I
If
think I lied
everyone
this
would
time.
please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Okay. Okay. Damn! Damn! Okay. And I thought as well, like I even said, like it's not like Alice to betray. They literally only did it because you betray. That's it. It's not like her to betray. She never betrays.
Here are the results from your game. Now.
Sorry, Alice. It's actually deep for you. It's 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 deep for you. Hey, Alice. What the hell is this? You chose betray last time, so I chose betray too.
Wait
no,
a minute.
why?
Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me
What?
one thing? When exactly did you press the
5
button?
minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't be. What's going on? Fine, I chose a lie. Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk, and anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
This time I chose to betray and her vote changed to a lie. Why? What was different? Did history somehow change because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow shown that I had chosen betray and I had chosen betray and chosen a lie in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. Something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we had chosen since we made a decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen a lie. In other words, she must have known a decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. After that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose, so I go back in time and whip out scissors like last time. Someone else chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's action in the future easy. The B game wasn't like that. So what the fuck was the point of the analysis? What the fuck? Let's go back to the innocent game rock, paper, scissors. Someone else would want to throw out the hand first, but in this situation, the only way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice was revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it, I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time to try and change this thing and raise my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors. After all, that's what Alice signed with paper. It's important to make the choice. Alice has already made her choice. Should my victory throw out scissors? But it's Schrodinger's cat. It's Schrodinger's cat, I think. Or it's not the exact same as Schrodinger's cat, actually. That's a bit stupid for me to say. But it's like a similar concept of like it's every single outcome at once until an outcome is chosen or an outcome is revealed. What the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this even happen? Why? Alice's hand. Maybe I did change the rock. Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. So how could that happen? It wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course, time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true,
The best way to anyone who thinks an idiot. Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got 1 BP left.
Yeah,
You're right. What in God's name is wrong with you?
What's wrong with that response? She stated a fact. I said, yeah, you're right. What's wrong with that? I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
I stormed off. She threw one last hot scornful look over her shoulder. She left me right through the heart. He seems to be dealing with some other issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose Betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Yeah, I'm just I'm just saying, chat.
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Damn! I know Junpei Hutton.
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh?
I wonder if he still has the time thing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Still don't know why Dio chose Ally.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio Clarkman, on the other hand, seemed to have resolved things amicably by choosing a lie. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. Why had Dio sounded so awkward? What happened in the AB room, or did Dio and Quark know for sure? I wonder if Quark said something,
Zero,
or
when does the
Quark
next round
knows
start?
something. Maybe Dio wasn't lying when he said Quark's a little lying shit. Maybe Quark's hiding something.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said if there's a round.
Yeah, we know all this. Yep. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. Nice. I really hope he tells Alice and Clover or something, man, please. Because they know what it is, so they'll just be like, okay, we get it.
Ugh, what are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
Yo, these two are goated! They are goated, bro!
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. You don't have to. If I'm gonna give you a fine boom for that, bro, that's just not loud. I'm gonna give you another for how crazy that statement was, bro. That's crazy. Man looked at you and said, you got 5 years left. You don't even matter to me.
I'm not like you.
Damn.
I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, look, we've already done all this. I can't imagine how much writing and recording a game like this takes because of all the different decisions and variations in speech. Same with shit like Detroit Become Human, bro. The amount of fucking recording it takes, bro, is insane. Yeah.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5.
Hey, the doors.
We need to fix.
Pay attention. I'm only just like the
Choices. Option A. Alright, wait. So last time we went through the blue door. So basically we have red and green as our choice.
Three.
Well, then can I decide? I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left.
Yeah, what? How do you want to do this? We decided the first time, right? Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't it seem like the fair? Wouldn't you agree?
That means.
You've got how about so
The green door, and I want to go with.
I see. Option, that means that up.
Yeah, sure.
If we go through there together, that means you'll. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
No, you know what it is. My fault.
Anyway, Alice's first choice.
Yes.
What about? Is that okay?
Wait, who am I paired up with? Luna. Okay, good.
I don't
That's
have any
fine.
problems with it.
There are no objections. I should have
Then
clicked
we're
no.
all
I
set.
didn't know.
Let's
It's my
go,
fault.
everybody.
My fault.
10
I don't know who the fuck I'm pairing with. I should have read.
Nine.
I assumed it. Usually it gives an option of this door with this person or this door with this person. I didn't expect this time to just be a yes or no. Alright, so I'm gonna be in red.
2, 1, 0.
What was that? To the recommended door for the next stage of the Notary game. Okay. This is a dead
All
end.
3 doors seem to be locked.
Usually it tells
Yeah,
you
looks
the
like
doors
it.
that you've gone through. Have we never been through here? Check we have.
It looks like.
Yes.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it. It might be dangerous, maybe. Or who knows?
Yeah, we've been through this so many times.
What's that?
Sorry for the confusion. Wait! Wait! Try pulling this thing. Well, why should I? It might be dangerous. Maybe it will trigger an explosion or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows? Right, then I have no choice. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on the other side, is there? What's that supposed to mean? Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts. Oh my god.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C cup.
If you're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches. Damn! Y'all! I don't like this conversation. Wrap it up. I'm getting uncomfortable. Please. I want to talk about your breasts, Fi. Put them away.
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever.
Yeah, talking about my apparent 12-inch penis is such a great topic of conversation.
Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
What is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe
What the fuck kind of room is this? A brain? Alright, we'll split up and
We
look
need
around.
cards with the moon on them for the next AP game, right?
Yeah. Probably in this room
Let's
somewhere.
get started.
Bro, this 2-hour stream hasn't had a single fucking escape room because of how fucking long that shit took, bro. I gotta do an escape room and then I'll end off stream, bro. Like, I can't go a whole stream with no escape, bro. The control panel is covered with screens and buttons. Okay. Yeah. Listen. Damn. Listen. Yeah. This one off. That's like the whole thing around. Look in the middle of it. Let me take a photo of that. Is that meant to go here? No. This looks like a very confusing... God, 5-10 minutes? A blue clock. It says 5-10 minutes on the side. That's a long time. Let's have something in the blue box. Let's see what it is. It's a compass. And there's a protractor. Okay. 11,400 seconds. Alright, what are these times that they're telling us? So... pull up my calc. Calc is short for calculator if you're new to the stream chat. 5-10 minutes. So that's divided by 60. That's 8.5 hours. And then 11,400 seconds divided by 60. That's 190 minutes divided by 60 again. That's 3.16 hours. Oh, wait. That's for the code. Oh, my God. That's for the code. Okay. So... 190 minutes, 8.5 hours, right? Yeah. Let's try that. Still looks like the one crew code is, but the puzzle looks similar. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so the blue clock is 8.5 hours, so it's 8 hours 30 minutes. Right, and then the other one was 190 minutes. Divide that. That's 3 hours and 10 minutes. Right? Hold up. 8. And 30. And then the red is 3. 10. I'm so good at this game, bro. You did it. It unlocked. See if you can open it. Whoa, rainbow tree, Rue. What the fuck? So it's like the one with Kuko. It seems the puzzle looks similar. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is meant to be. Need to find that number, bro. Oh! This might be where that thing we took a photo of comes in handy. What's that dot in the middle, though? I think you can move these. Oh, yeah, you're right. It says off, on. Okay. I still need a bit more information. And there's this, a laptop. Saw something on the screen. That T. Huh. And then there's also that thing over there. Looks like the laptop. Yeah, looks like a memory stick. And there's this test clipboard. Clipboard with there's a test on it. Look at this. Test was written in a highlighter, wasn't it? Yeah. Usually that's a different color too. Maybe the T you're seeing on the laptop can by the scanner or something. What do you mean? Visual seem pretty light. Okay, so you can only see green. Wherever that thing's scanning, you can only see green. This thing's huge. I would seriously analyze things. Look like it's missing a part though. Maybe it's missing this. Hell yeah! It's a tall screen. There's like, I don't know, maybe we can't get power for some reason. Okay. That's what the power is. I need to figure out how much I need before I can actually use it. Yeah. Yeah, not much you can really interact with around here. So, look at this again. A bunch of times. There's a tiny hole in the middle of the paper that looks like it was made with a needle. Oh! What are you doing with the projector? Just seeing if I'm measuring the angle. The angle of what? Just have anything to do with one another. Maybe I should find out something else. Oh, expanded compass. Okay. So, I just take the compass needle here. Hey! I didn't expect to be able to combine them. Okay. Where to start from? Let's say it's meant to be on, off, 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 on. There you go. Sigma, what are you doing? Don't break it! No, it wasn't me! It just fell off! Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there's no point crying over spilt levers. Maybe we can choose also. Like where? Alright. Lever handle. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Where do I need a handle? Here! What's this? Let's go with these pipes. Look at the black and yellow lever. It says power under it. I think maybe this thing, yeah. Wish to know, but I guess the power level is the source. Just give it, oh, wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. Oh, the lever's missing. We're out of placement level. I don't think we're able to do anything. Oh, looks like we already got a step ahead, huh? Oh, you got a lever right there. Should fit perfectly. Why don't you see? Good, there we go. Should do this thing. And menu on the floor. These tubes are some kind of special liquid transmit electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is how you adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow of liquid. Okay. I remember. So we've done this before. Known to the target values. The one with the 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, while the ones with only 2 means only 2-digit numbers. And of course, the single question mark means the value is only a single digit. What about the one that starts with 3? Well, I guess that would mean that 100 digit needs to be a 3. Okay. Okay. One more thing, the liquid will only flow from top to bottom. I was very specific about that. Okay. So I think this is meant to be 0. So nothing goes over there. Alright. 240. You split 240, you get 120. Alright. 120. And then this becomes 60. 120. 180. Get my calc. Alright, so remember 180, right? 320 divided by 2 is 160. Plus 180, you get 340, okay. So then 160 is going to go in here. Oh! Okay, I wanted to guess these ones. Okay, so I got this right. So this is meant to be 0. I got this one right. Oh wait, shit, I didn't notice that was... Those two should be correct now. Okay. So there's a discrepancy here. 240. No, this is meant to be halved. My fault. I didn't mean to. I must have forgot to say that one. My fault. Yes, I'm a champion. Look. Let's go. Turn the power on. Just that guy. Tool screen seems to be powered, but nothing happens when I touch it. The root. Look at this thing. Isn't it beautiful? Are you kidding? It's gross. Oh, poor Luna, man. Don't hate on her, bro. What's that? What's that thing there? This doesn't feel right. I think we're missing something. Missing something. Why do we need to know this? Plugged into the right about. I wonder what it is. Oh shit! I can take it out. My fault. I didn't notice. I don't think it's a memory card. What? Unless I miss my guess, it's actually a portable scanner. See, there's a thin slit on the end. Just wait that part over any images or text you want to scan. Plug it back into the laptop. Look at whatever you scan. Neat. Okay. Huh? The screen changed. Put the thing out. Run the thing in again. Okay. I think this picture was taken with the laptop camera. There are 2 bundles of folded cardboard boxes, just like the ones behind us. Space between the boxes on the left there. Is there something there? Yeah, there is. Let's go take a look. Here. And then after screen, okay, let's try moving. There you go. Look at the screen. 7213. Kind of weird. Showing 4 digits. Yeah, no. We already explained this. Stop looking. 7213. Yeah, it's not like a diagonal thing because the arrow. Seven. Shit. 7. 2. 2. 1. Two divided by 2, that'd be 1. And 3. Yeah. A lot. Good work. Now open it up. Disc-shaped part. Nice. Put it here. Good fit. Here we go. Nice. Nothing's happening. Hold on. It's... Oh. It's moving. Looks like it's finally ready. But ready for what? Well... Ready to use this. The screen? Yeah, I think. I think I've got it. The machine is a CT scanner. You're like from a hospital? Yes. This seems like pictures of cross-section of your brain and organs and stuff? Yes. You can image things other than the human body, too. Like this root, for instance. So what we're seeing on the left is a slice of the root. I think so. What it's supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Alright. Hold the X button and press the up and down direction buttons where the image of the root is displayed and scroll between the layers. The bottom layer has 8 circles of different colors. 4 of those circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number to each circle. The numbers you can choose are displayed below the cross section. Grab a number with the X button and move the left stick. There's nothing. So it has to add up to 100. 4 over 16. That's 1 over 4. Six over 20. Are they meant to be the fraction out of 100 that they represent? So 6 over 20 times that by 5, you get 30. So this is meant to be 9. I'm like very sure. And then 100 divided by 16 is 6.25. 4 times 6.25 is 25. So this is 6. Red is 3 over 15. 100 divided by 15 is 6.6 recurring. 3 times 6.6 recurring is 20. It's 19.9 recurring, but same thing. So this is an 8. Add them all together. 19 plus 6 plus 8 plus 12 plus 15 plus 9 plus 21 is 90. That's a 10. God. There was no wrong answers. There was actually just no wrong answers. Huh, looks like I got it. You sure did. That's amazing. Good work. Would you look at that? The color changed. I wonder. Have a look, Sigma. Moon, sun, sun. You press lights before. Yeah, moon, sun, sun. Nice. Whoa, what's that? Okay, let's get our prizes. First of all, we've got... Why would you pick up that first? Okay, whatever. A map. No, next prizes. Let's see. Why the... Whatever. Key cards. Some kind of input device. It has a keyboard on it. A cable connected to the top. Don't worry about that later. It's for the bombs. Finally, the key. We can get through it now. Should unlock the exit. I was screwing around. Let's move. Oh shit. Anyway, oh, you didn't notice? Notice what? The thing on the other side of the glass was kind of like a metal octopus. I think maybe it's an annihilation reactor. Annihilation? You mean like that bomb? Yes. The core of an annihilation bomb would work on the same principles. Oh, yeah, yes. We've already gone through the bomb there. Okay, I forgot that. Find knows a lot more about these things, though. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? If it is what Lunar thinks, it should be pretty simple. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there. Probably hydrogen and antihydrogen bumping into one another. Alright. Whether they get the name, you use a bunch of energy. You can calculate how much energy by taking the mass of defect. And stop, too complicated. This is Mr. Octopus's control room. I'm assuming this doesn't really matter what the octopus is at this point. I assume it's like a power place. This is where all the power for the facility comes from. Okay, let's go. It's just that simple. It's actually just that simple. I'm just the best at this game, bro.
An Ambidex gate 40.
Ready? Already on bullshit? Well, I'm so close to another ending. I may as well.
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Why are we going?
We should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Sorry. Just yawning a little bit. Ah! Yeah. Outside the Magenta Dawn into the warehouse, that's the Temyoji, Dio, and Clover. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you come back to the AB rooms when the rest of us got back?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
You got a problem?
Yeah,
Why?
I do! You kidding me?
Sigmas, we were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
I'm assuming the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Also, this time we were in here already and he came to us. Whereas last time we walked in on him.
What?
Please, this condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Oh yeah? This again? Probably can't skip it though. Oh, I can! Fuck yeah! I'm not gonna do this again. The control room. We had as much as for controlling the generator. I don't think anyone put medicine there.
What about you?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives.
Ooh, archives.
Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh god. Then he's... Oh.
Let's just be sure. Where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Nice try. Nice, been through this all before. Alice comes in. No one here, huh? Damn! Where did she go? No point in complaining, she needs to look somewhere else. I head away. Why can't I skip anymore? What changed, bro? Why can't I skip no more, bro? Alright. Yeah. A little snap streak? Yeah, do a little snap streak. Yeah. My one snap streak that I'm still doing. Ooh, this is the archives, huh? Pick walking out of search this room. Damn, nothing here either. I think she's gonna do something bad. She loses like Quark did, something I need to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. Alright, Bee Garden, we've been here. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. Well, the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said. Fun stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, I'll think there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? Change of gun was I needed my priority, and I rein my thoughts back in and continue off down the path into the grass. I've gone a few steps when I stopped short.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad
I can't
you
skip this?
I just got here. She was when you Yeah. Her breathing and she doesn't appear. Looks like it.
I've been here before.
Doesn't look figure she Anyway, give me a hand. Wait, there's just look to the right.
Wait, what? I need to tell you, just stay calm. Look to the right. Am I right or
You're
right?
right.
That's where number 1 is. This is a bomb.
Exact. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01. Could go to 03. Shit! There's no question,
I've got
huh?
more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
Saying there's a 02 bomb
I
out there somewhere?
can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of
Yeah.
TNT. Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
I just really want to skip it and it just won't let me. I'm sure I can skip this part. I've been here already. How many times do I have to go through this fucking...
Alright, please pay attention. You need to hear the atom has...
What did it
Damn.
Her results are identical to Quark's.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
She has... Oh no.
No, what's going to happen?
Well, it's just whether... No.
No, I don't. Please, I don't want to be alone. Don't die!
I'm began to sob. None of us watched below, so it's uncomfortably.
10 minutes remain. All
So we're not gonna save her this time.
I guess we're just gonna have to...
No, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone.
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care. I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa. What are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose Betray?
Yeah, am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick Ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice. Right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh,
No.
you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well,
Oh
there sure
shit,
is-
yeah.
We didn't find...
Apparently only the Why don't...
Oh, nom 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 nom.
You see, at least...
That Quark and Alice certainly aren't. If he
Wait, K's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to Ally. That means if K chooses Betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry.
God, I love that. You needn't worry.
I have every intention of choosing Ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone is...
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose Ally. Indeed, I really have no choice.
I believe him.
Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
5 minutes remain.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this!
I've never seen someone move so fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited for half a second to make sure he was down, then took a look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover!
But
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose Ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. Well, what the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her. I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you. I just...
Just get moving, man.
3.
Damn.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
Damn. Pissing me off. Thing is, yeah, I hate it because it's like, I get Alice and Clover are close here, but like, it's fine when Tenmyoji looks out for Quark because they're like family, innit? And Tenmyoji's old, like all he's got is Quark. Clover, man, you're too attached to Alice. You're too attached.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You've got the moon card, right?
Yes,
Good. Let's go. Wait, who am I voting against? Fi. Do I trust Fi? No. 4AB gates yawned as we swiped our cards. The 5th one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The 6th, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered.
Hold on a minute.
What is it?
You're going to choose Ally, right?
Yeah, why would you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Cross my
You're going
heart.
to be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. So I headed out. I would never betray Fi. I would never betray Fi. Fi would never betray me. You know, we've seen that Fi is a fan of us. We've seen that Fi trusts us.
1 minute.
What are you going to do?
But I have a choice. So I promised. I
Yes,
said I
but-
choose a lie.
Fi has 6 if she betrays us.
Yeah, she'll have 9 points. I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Fi, and she chooses Ally...
Then I would have 9
Yes,
points.
you see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
All right.
10 seconds.
What am I gonna choose?
9, 8,
It's
7,
not a question. I'm lying, bro. Lie or betray.
6, 5, 4,
This is impossible.
3, 2, 1.
It's not even a question. She'd never do that to me. Not Fi.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Not Fi. Not Fi. Not Fi. Please. Please. You've done this with fucking Alice.
Results will be
You did it with
displayed
Tenmyoji.
in the
Fucking
warehouse.
double crossing. You did it with
Thank
Kay.
Ambidex Gates.
Not Fi. Let me trust someone. I said if I be room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection awaiting the
You
announcement of the
chose
results.
Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yep. What else was I gonna do? I promised. I'll be fine. I'm sure Fi chose a lie
Really?
too. Come on, what's real with you? Do you not
No,
trust
that's
Fi?
not what I mean. It's just...
Let's go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? I know what happened in just a few seconds.
You're right. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh god, no! Ah! Oh, I feel like, oh no, I feel like the game's gonna cross me. Don't cross me, don't cross me, don't cross me, don't cross me, don't do it. Don't do it,
Results
don't do it.
from please.
Oh! Okay, here she goes.
Points, please.
Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you just betray? That we promised.
Me? I don't remember that. You promised me. You said you'd choose Ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted. You should have seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
I also have no idea what you're talking
You
about.
reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round one?
No, I mean the first round too.
Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there, fam. So, it's okay.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie. Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
Know about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word falling in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover,
What
and
are the
Kay.
two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Clover's caught on! Clover caught on! Clover knows! I scowled for several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance. I could see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
No, what do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving.
Hey! Wait! Thing is, now we know that she's gonna pick a lie when we betray her. Whatever.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you can get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays you? What are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
Man, I'll bug you in your face. What are you chatting about? I ain't betray you no time, man.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
She spoke 5 bent down. Where the fuck did she learn this shit? Why can she fly? In the air over my head, I spun around, see something less than the number 9 door. Where did she learn this shit, bro? What the fuck is she?
Nice try.
She grinned and turned her
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you later.
Wait, stop! I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Oh, I need to get her ending. What's the question? How do we stop Phi? Fuck it, I'll just betray her. I'll just betray her and just see what happens. I'll betray her and I'll see what happens. Don't leave. Oh no, he's gonna get 9 points and then leave.
7.
I'll betray.
6.
And they'll probably boast
5,
about it and then get
4,
stopped. This is impossible.
3, 2, 1.
I'm so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. I have to. My heart hurts. My heart actually hurts.
Round
Please don't be a bad
reset
ending,
and
bro. If it's a bad ending, I'm not even gonna bother to watch it. I'm not even gonna bother to watch it.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah,
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
that's a good question. I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, I want to see how...
Okay. Fuck. No. I shouldn't... Because I might not even
Results
get an
from
ending
round
anyway.
2. Please.
I should have just waited to see the next... Ah, now I feel really bad. Wow, why am I so attached to this game? Watch. You know what? Just... I'm not even
Points
bothered, bro.
have been assigned or subtracted
What's
accordingly.
actually the point?
Please
What's actually
check
the
your
point of
bracelet
this, bro?
to
I don't
see
even
your
learn anything about
updated
that,
bracelet
bro.
points.
I don't even want to learn anything. I'm actually sorry. I'm actually sorry, bro.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
Actually pissing me off. It's actually pissing me off. I actually just didn't have to do that. I actually didn't have to do that, bro. Okay. 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 I made my choice. I have to charge it. I have to charge it. I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say. I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
You already did.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's
A
that?
Latin proverb.
What's your obsession with randomly speaking Latin?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
What?
Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
Apparently, I already did it anyway. I turned away from Fire because I didn't have to look at her anymore. In front of me, McKay and Clover, their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chosen a lie as promised. The person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I went through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment, but... No, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen Betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. If Betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Just easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapse not.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen a lie? What would be happening to me right now? What if? Then Fi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while, okay?
Huh? And they went, wow. It's actually not fair. It's can we just talk, this actually pisses me off. This actually angers me about this game. Every other character, when they get 9BP, they can leave zero. No one stops them. People just shout at them, or someone will try and stop them, and they just step out the way. Sigma, for some reason, if he even gets 9BP, they'll fucking stop him. I had no intention of leaving. I had no intention of leaving, bro. And it's like, damn, like, y'all for real, don't fuck with me. Anyone else can leave, bro. That shit pisses me off. I shouldn't have even done this. I shouldn't have put myself through this emotional trauma for a fucking bad ending, bro. I should have known it. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. And I guess that's how this game is. This game teaches you hard life lessons, and yeah. So that's pissed me off. I'm gonna end our stream. Thanks, chat.